Hello and welcome to Wingin It. And we are back once again with some more tournament gameplay. This is live commentary once more from the Velvet Scooter Pick 5. So, yeah, already played one game in this tournament. You should go check that one out before we get going here. But yeah, the rule for this tournament is you've got to pick 5 at the start. Either 5 birds or 5 food, nothing in between. So, yeah, we're going first here in this game. So we'll jump in and we'll take a look and we'll see. Is it going to be 5 food, or is it going to be 5 birds? And with this starting hand, okay, I'm thinking this is looking like a birds rather than food. We got some good stuff here, I think. Not really any forest birds, which could be slowing us down, but got a hawfinch in the tray, and there are 2 seeds, so I think that might be worth going for. We've also got this blackbird and Maltoni's warbler. If you watch any of my content, you'll know how much I enjoy these teal powers. So could even be potential to get that involved. But yeah, if we're picking cards, we've got to pick them all. So okay, bonus cards as well. Is this a game for bird feeder, or do we go sensible and pick dart specialist? I think probably we do. Even if we don't have any real clear shot of getting any to start with. But yeah, I think we're going to lock that in. And like I say, hawfinch in the tray. You'd hope we can get the food for that. Song sparrow could also be an option, but I'm thinking, yeah, brown power for the forest. As I have learnt in the games I've played in the tournament so far, getting that first forest bird is important if you are going 5 birds, because you can always throw these birds away, discard those, and get a bit more food. So it's effectively like you're keeping the extra food rather than these extra cards. So yeah, I mean, some of these, like probably Bell's Vireo and the Starling, I wouldn't look to go for, but yeah, I think potentially there's enough time in this round to do some stuff with Maltoni, but otherwise I think it would just be place blackbird, lay eggs, start digging, and yeah, see if we can find some more stuff with this wetlands. Alright, it is back around to us. Our opponent also going for the 5 birds. That does seem to be the more common option, but as I say, we're going to pick up this hawfinch here and immediately reveal American Robbers. So we had quite a few of these rule stick scenes affecting us in the last one of these that I featured, but we're getting a bit of benefit here this time as well. Okay, you win some, you lose some, and in that case that is definitely a win with the Ravens. So Maltoni probably not going to be the way to go, but do I still get this hawfinch down? I think I probably have to. That does change things a lot. Obviously, house rules are still in effect in this tournament, even with the whole pick 5 nature, so I can't just go and get 3 food and stick this raven in the grasslands. Okay, 6 turns left. I could definitely do food twice, hawfinch, and then I'd probably still have to take food twice again. I don't know, I'm not even sure it's worth it anymore, to be honest. I would still have to take food so many times before I have any hope of getting this raven down. So yeah, opponent, they didn't pick up that cowbird, so that might have been one I would have looked to jump over, knowing that yeah, there's a raven for the other player. But oh, I don't know, we're going to take a seed. I'm a bit worried that the other seed's not going to be there, but either they'll take the rodent or the seed. They can't take both, so whichever they would have taken, I would have been able to take that. But now they pick up that cowbird, so yeah, maybe I should have blocked that, but I don't know. I feel like I do need to be getting stuff down, so I think we are going to go for this seed. I really don't see what else I'm going to be able to do if I don't yeah, get at least this hawfinch down. And then, like I said, I can start taking some food. But Voswift, that is exactly the bird you want when you're going 5 bird start. Tuck a card and get a worm. So, lovely stuff over there. Oh man, yeah, I think we just have to proceed as planned. This is at least going to help on some of these end around goals and with a bit of egg space. But yeah, I think probably here. Moltoni definitely goes. I can't see myself working that now with a Raven. But these others probably stick around for a bit. But yeah, I think we are going to have to be. We're going to have to be. Let's take not seeds. Maybe re-rolling a couple of times here. Although we are going to re-roll here, and there is a rodent there, so maybe we can jump all over that. But yeah, do I? Okay, there is still rodent there. Burrowing out. Okay, well that's the end of round sorted for them. Okay, I think we get rid of this starling. I can definitely see myself doing a black turn. And Bellsvaria in a pinch, if I need a second forest bird, which I might need to, would be not a terrible option. So, oh dear, Hawfinch missing. Well, to be fair, we're actually not really going to need too much more from that. So, not ideal, but like I say, we've got this. So, definitely going to be on the slower side on the starts. And again, that is something that I've noticed with these games where you're forcing yourself to keep 5 birds, and then here especially having to wait before playing this Raven. Not going to be too many points on the board in this first round. But yeah, we've got to hope that really, just as this game develops, and hopefully, I did think maybe they'd go for that hooded crow as well. So that's potentially double grass and defense. But yeah, the more I can use this Raven, the more I can draw cards as well. I think maybe this Blackbird and the turn might be the two that I go for. And I think probably here, yeah, I think we do play this Blackbird. Now we can play the Raven next turn, start the round. Yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see, I guess. See what comes up in the tray. Maybe do a bit of digging as well, like I said. But definitely a bit of a weird start. And my opponent not showing the full extent of their hand so far. We do know about those 2 counters that they've got in their hand, but no card access as it stands. So whether that hooded crow is their wetland bird, whether they've got something else that they're planning on going for, I guess we're just going to have to wait and see on that one. I'm kind of hoping they don't have anything to get some card draw, because that is where they are lacking at the moment. But there we go, they win that end of round. It looks like they went for food again. We know they have got that American Robin as well. So maybe they just play that, do a bit of cycling. See what you can find from the deck. But yeah, as it stands, that is not the tray you look for if you're looking for good options to be drawing. So yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and get this Raven down. And yeah, eggs in the bowl nest. We're looking good, but my opponent is also going to look good. We might just have to lay eggs lots this round and maybe do the digging next round, actually. That might be how this plays out. Because in theory, we've got 4 in our hand, bowl nest spaces, and 5 on the board. And if our opponent plays that Robin, that'll only be 8 in total. So I think potentially we could we could just lay eggs this entire round. Fill up. And then, like I say, maybe see what comes up in the tray next round, and then that's when we do a bit of digging. But we're looking for a good bonus card here. We're looking probably for the bowl nest bonus card. That I would certainly take. But yeah, another diet specialist bird, if that could come up, would be nice. So Robin goes in the forest. That is not what I was expecting, but I suppose if you're going for cowbird, does make sense. Does definitely make sense. But we're gonna, yeah, go ahead and lay eggs here. Get the 2 worms we need. And I think playing Bellsbury here is is going to be the way to go. Just make sure we're getting the extra eggs when we are laying eggs, and then, like I say, we can play this turn. And I'm drawing cards. It's not going to be a bad action. We're going to be looking at 3 cards. We're going to get 2 points. We're going to tuck an egg on the blackbird, so that's pretty nice. That might have to come important, especially if my opponent is going to get these counters down. It looks like they have got at least some of the food they needed for that. But let's play this video. Let's see what the bonus card is going to be. Probably Prairie Manager might be the way to go here. I don't think Backyard Birder is the one, so yeah, not terrible. We have already got that Raven that hits Prairie Manager, so I can think of plenty of birds that hit both of these bonus cards, in particular those grassland bonus card giving birds, so we'll look for hopefully one of those hit both the bonus cards. But there goes the cowbird, so yeah, this is where they start getting some free eggs. This is where I start to be less happy. But yeah, we have to lay eggs here. It's our best point scoring and it's our best resource gaining action. But there we go. You look at that, 17 points. Not looking so hot. But if I had to guess, I think my opponent's going to try and get this this hooded crow down and then draw cards. And knowing that that is their plan, sort of tempting to not lay eggs again because, yeah, if they want to draw cards, they probably want to chuck an egg and get extra cards, but also it's going to give them more points. So I think we'll play the turn at the very least. And we can see, I mean, we're in the luxury position here of being second. So potentially we can wait and see on that last turn. What's the best thing to do? Is it lay eggs or is it draw cards? Because if it's draw cards, I might just draw cards. Like I said, still getting points. But there we go. They've laid eggs, so I think they're trying to secure the end of round. I don't know. This is tricky to work out. I think they could easily lay eggs again, but then first of all you fill up your bowl nest space, which isn't great when you're going to try and use cowbird. But also, yeah, they've still not got the wetlands, and I think they do want to play this crow. So if they play the crow, they'll have 4 eggs, and they'll only have 1 tuck, or 1 card to tuck, I should say. I could draw cards here. That'll get me an egg here, and then I could always lay eggs on the last turn and get to 5. So I think that's what I'm going to do, because I don't think I could lay eggs here twice. I'd have to skip the Raven both times to match their 8. I don't think that's worth it. So let's draw cards. Let's see what we can find. And sometimes all you got to do is ask. So yeah, chestnut-coloured long spur. That's the kind of bird we're looking for. Hits both these bonus cards and gives us another one. So this might have to be one of those games where there's not really a strong point scoring engine, but instead we just play bonus card birds and and just get points that way. So yeah, happy to pick that up now, even if I'm not necessarily going to want to play it right now. That is a very good option for later. So yeah, let's see what our opponent is going to do here. Like I say, I think probably are just gonna roll with it, just gonna react, see what they do. If we can win this end around, I think we go for it. It's a big swing. I think either way we would go from losing to winning. And that is 6 points. 3 less for my opponent, 3 more for me, so definitely worth going for. But they have gone and laid eggs, so yeah, makes sense. But still, really, glaring omission here is no wetland birds. So we'll see how that plays out for them. But I think we just lay eggs. I want to wait and see what that next round tray is. They're obviously going to get 1 egg here, but if I'm thinking about when I want to lay eggs, it makes sense to do it now, this round, when they're not getting benefit from that hooded crow, rather than do it next round when they potentially would be getting benefits. So weaken legs, we can take these 2 seeds for the long spur. Give away a free egg, but yeah, we're gonna wait and see first of all what that tray is, if that's gonna have anything good, and if it doesn't, well, we can just go and play our long spur. So what have we got? Nothing too good. I mean, maybe this flycatcher. Does it prey manager? I do already have a couple of those nest types, so wouldn't be the worst option. And actually, it's not terrible for my opponent either. But yeah, I think they're probably here. I think they're probably going to play. They're going to play the Hooded Crow and then start drawing cards. So I think we can probably lay eggs next turn and get away with not giving them an egg because they're already full. So let's draw now. See what we find. And okay, yeah, we're going to pick this up because I think both of these 2 can go. This Tree Swallow would potentially be nice. I think it's getting a bit late to be playing that. So another pink power comes up. Not ideal, but we'll roll with it. That might be something they suppose they could take food even and pick that up, but egg space might become an issue. So is it the Hooded Crow? It is not. It is a different kind of hooded bird. Hooded Warbler going down. So this is super interesting. This is very interesting stuff. Just getting into round 3 here with no card draw. Definitely unusual to say the least. I might draw cards again here just because I want to block that cuckoo. And hopefully pick up some other lovely stuff, which we do indeed do there. So yeah, I'm going to say it again. I think this is just going to be one of those games where we just play big point birds and hope for good bonus cards. I mean, between these 3, we're going to max out Dart Specialist. 1 short on Prairie Manager, so we might hopefully get something. We might draw cards once more this game and just play everything else. So if we can get another, obviously see what the bonus card here is, see what the bonus card here is as well. That might determine a little bit what we're going to do. So yeah, let's just play this long spur and see on the bonus card. And there we go. Oologist. And at the moment we've got 6 birds down. Yeah, like I said, I think the plan probably is to play these 2 plus 1 more. So at the very least we're going to get the lower bound. Nest Box Builder, I don't think we would necessarily hit the lower bound for that. So let's pick up the Oologist. And yeah, 40 points. Starting to look a little bit better. Still not exactly where I want it to be, but yeah, this one's going to get maxed out. Okay, Nightingale. So they got rid of the Crow. So that's reassuring. I was sweating unnecessarily there. But more bowl nest space, so they're going to play some stuff. So we're currently tied on this end around. I think I lay eggs twice and play the Spoonbill. That feels. I suppose actually might be better to lay eggs twice and play the Flycatcher first, just to get the extra eggs when I am laying eggs. But let's just take worms for now. But yeah, I think just trying to plan this out in my head. I think there will be enough to play these 2. We draw cards once. We really desperately hope that we get a final Prairie Manager bird, and then we can play that. And I think we'll have enough food to be doing all of that. And certainly, if they are going to use this Nightingale, that might be something they go for. But Raven, the other one, pops up. Do I care about leaving that for them? I know they picked up that Gannet. That makes sense. I think they want to play that as the wetland play. They do have the 2 fish. But they do also have a rat to play the Raven. Oh, and they gave me a berry, so I can just play this Flycatcher straight up now. Okay, that's actually not terrible. I might just go ahead and do that. Because yeah, I do kind of want to wait. I'm gonna wait for the fresh tray and at least give myself a chance, because obviously they don't know. They don't know I've got prairie manager, so there could be some crappy prairie manager bird that pops up, like a kestrel or something, that they're not going to go and block, and that I can go and hoover up. So I think we'll just play this now. A bit weird to do that, only getting a few eggs, but yeah, it's good for the end of round. It's good just now when I'm laying eggs, I'm able to get 4 eggs, of course, when I'm first laying eggs instead of 3, so that can make the difference. And they did not go for the raven, so I'm glad they didn't go and block that. We'll see if this is another bird they can play to tie at the end of round, but for now I think we just lay eggs ourselves. And yeah, we're going to start getting this spoonbill food. So, but yeah, 3, 3, 1, 0, but it should be 3. We'll get another egg on that blackbird. Really hoping we can get a 6, an 8, and a 6. That is a huge jump up in points to go from the lower bound to the upper bound on 3 bonus cards. So that's potentially going to be the goal here with this end game. Again, if this Nightingale is going to get used, I'm not too opposed to that. I don't know necessarily what I'm going to find, what food I'm going to need. Maybe I might have to draw cards twice even to be able to find the right bird. Now they go pick up the raven. So yeah, a bit of free food just to help me out. Not the worst thing in the world. So we tie this end of round goal. And okay, we've got a casting sparrow. I think that might be us sorted. Because yeah, that would that's what we need. That's what we need. It's only 3 points on its own, but another 5 here feels like the way I want to go. So they drew birds, and I got a worm. So if I lay eggs and I take 2 seeds, I think that's me good for food. So I can draw cards, I can lay eggs, I can play the sparrow, I can lay eggs, I can play the spoonbill. I think we'll do that. So we'll draw cards here first, just in case. No, just in case we find something better than the sparrow, and we don't. So we'll get rid of you, and we'll get rid of you. And yeah, I think we just follow that plan, and that is going to jump us up to. Oh, actually, we're going to need to. We need to play the spoonbill. No, we can do that. That's fine. And that's where the free food actually is going to come really important, because we've got 4 turns left here. We have to play both of these 2 before we lay eggs the final time, because we do need the egg there for the orologist. So yeah, that free worm actually has saved me. Forest Raven. Okay, not something you see every day, but fair enough. Cool, we'll see how that works out. But yes, we need to lay eggs here because yeah, now we can chuck and get the 2 seeds to play those birds. And yeah, without that free worm, that's costing me Oologist points. So definitely one free worm coming through from that Nightingale. Very, very handy. But this is really interesting. I wonder if they've got like I was going to say a starling, but I think I had that in the starter can. So maybe one of those food discarding birds. But yeah, you don't see Forest Raven every day in what looks to be a proper engine. Sometimes you see it played just for points. Like I think if I had it picked up, I could easily put it in the forest here. You save yourself the egg when playing it. But it looks like they are actually using it here, going for food. So pretty interesting stuff. Let's play our spoonbill first. Let's see what we get on this bonus card. What are we hoping for? I think we're probably still hoping for bowl nests or something. We have got those 2 star nests down, so not loads of birds. Let's see what it's going to be. And oh dear. Oh, actually no. Oh good. That was me not reading properly. Enclosure builder, absolutely perfect, because we're going to smash that with the sparrow. So yeah, that's basically 4 points on that bonus card. And yeah, play this Sparrow now for the big points. Red-tailed Hawk going down. I think they're winning this end around. That's okay. We've just gone all white and no powers really in this engine, so it's okay. Wasn't really our goal, but there we go. 4 here, 8 here, 6 here. We're going to get to 6 here, so slightly strange game. Definitely not sure. I'm not counting my opponent's points here. They've done very well on the end of round goals, which does make me nervous. But yeah, I think our bonus card points are a good counter to that. Smells very rodentologist-y, if I must say, with the hawk and the kite going down later on. But let's lay eggs. Let's make sure we're hitting this oologist, which we are. And we'll get another one there from the sparrow. We can skip the raven there. Not going to need you. And yeah, one final free egg. So we actually didn't give too many away. We did give quite a few. A couple in that last round, but could have been worse. So there we go. Lose the end of round goal and into the final score. Like I say, I honestly don't really know. I don't really know. 4 bonus points, but look at that. 24 for us. So definitely softens this end of round goal blow, which of course does come through eggs. That is where we do take a bit more of a lead. And I think with not many tuck cards, it is a win there for us. 92-73. So yeah, like I say, very strange game. Not your typical Raven game. No real engine going on, but all in the bonus cards there. Some strong bonus cards. Definitely nice for us. Let's take a look. It was not Rheumatologist's food web expert, so very swift. Even more strong bird for them. But yeah, it just seemed like the food was really their strength, and the cards was really their weakness. So yeah, Wingspan games were won and lost on their card access. I'll say that time and time again. That definitely feels like a bit of a shame there, but yeah, happy with how that went. Definitely a slow start, but not too bad there in the end, finishing with 92 points and the win overall. So yeah, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed that slightly unusual game. If you do want to see more gameplay like this, there are more games in this tournament. I will try and get more of them featured, so do stick around. Do hit that subscribe button, and I will see you again for another video very, very soon.